Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Tuesday. Is anyone else still feeling like this is supposed to be Monday and not Tuesday? 3-day weekends have a tendency to do that, don't they? Kind of messes you up for what day it is. And as you know, I get confused enough about what day and what time it is because those things just really have no consequence in a lot of different ways. Other than, mortgage payments and car payments and those kinds of things where there's an actual date that they need to be paid by, the actual date just doesn't seem to matter much these days. But it is May 30th, and it is just a few minutes before 9 a.m. here in Colorado. And I was sitting here looking at all 11 of my decks and saying, well, what deck should I use? And heard this, and I thought, no, that's not it. And so I went to reach for it, and I still heard, no, that's not it. And so I stopped. I said, well, if there's that kind of confusion, we need to get rid of it. So I stopped and said a prayer, and this is the deck that I am going to be using, which is not what I thought it was going to be, but this is what I kept getting told to use today. And I think part of the reason that I heard no, and originally, or I kept telling myself, not that I heard no, I kept telling myself, no, I don't want to use that deck, is because in my head, my ego, my vanity, my humanness, I said I really didn't want to pull another major arcana card today. Well, that's pretty selfish on my behalf, don't you think? So I had to get me out of the way, because the message is what's important. And I'm very curious as to what the angels have to say for all of us by using this deck. And so if it be a major arcana, so be it. And if not, then so be that as well. It's gorgeous outside. Bright blue skies. Don't see any clouds anywhere. Don't even see the pigeons moving about on the neighbor's roof today. It doesn't even look like there's barely a breeze outside. So that tells me it's probably warming up pretty quick. And it's going to be one of those gorgeous end of May days. I truly hope you all enjoyed your 3-day weekend for Memorial Day and that you had a good time with friends and family. I do want to share something that I heard earlier, and this time truly heard earlier. And it was like a thought process, but not really like a thought process. It was more like, here's a statement, and then me went, oh, got it. So I kind of want to share that. We've become a society where instant gratification seems to be the want and the norm. And so we try something, and maybe it doesn't work, and we get frustrated, or we shoot an email to somebody and expect them to instantly respond, and they don't, and so we get frustrated. Or we click a mouse on a computer, and your computer doesn't respond right away, so you think instantly kind of thing that the computer's broken, or the mouse is broken, or why isn't it working, or the internet's down. And our minds and our thoughts go on these tangents. And so I got thinking about that this morning because I have a lot of friends that are like that. They want like instantaneous everything. Well, maybe more associates than friends. I only have a true handful of people that I call friends, and those friends to me are like family. But there are a lot of associates that I know. That's a better phraseology. Where they want instantaneous everything. It's like even when you see people at the grocery store and they swipe their credit card to pay for the groceries and it doesn't work the first time. Oh my goodness gracious, and their mind goes on even here. Well, there's plenty enough money in the account, and I paid my bills. I mean, they just go on and on and on. And I'm like, oh my Lord, chill out. I'm not hearing stop yet, which is why I'm continuing with this story. Well, got thinking about it in kind of a different way this morning. Sometimes we try things and it doesn't work. And sometimes we try things again and it still doesn't work. And then we might try it for the third time and it still doesn't work. And what I heard this morning, I'm going to get rid of this little reminder that you just heard. What I heard again this morning was maybe that's an angel hint when it doesn't work, that it's not supposed to work. So rather than getting frustrated at it not working, maybe take a step back and take a look at it from a different point of view and say, God and his angels have something better for me. This isn't supposed to be at this time. And kind of smile and know that you've been protected by something that maybe wasn't supposed to happen. Just kind of think about that for me for a little bit. And that one. And I just heard stop. So it looks like it's going to be a 4-card reading this morning. And let's see what's up. And of course, it's going to be a major arcana, and it's going to be a beautiful one. And it's the Sun by Archangel Ariel. So see, if I had listened to me and got the other deck that doesn't have major arcanas in it, that's not a tarot deck, I wouldn't have been able to share this beautiful message with you, which says happy outcome and brilliant new ideas that lead to your success, and to have confidence in yourself. With Archangel Uriel and God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and the angels to support you and uplift you, to get you through love, to get you through life, to get you through experiences, know that this is going to all come to a happy outcome, and that you need to believe in the divine guidance that you're receiving. You need to believe in yourself. Here we go, speaking of the same thing. As you know, or maybe don't know, the Earth suit is all about earthly matters, from the environment to the birds that run across my neighbor's roof, to the plants, to the animals, to your finances, your career, those things that help you to sustain yourself on this earth. Well, this is the King of Earth, and that's letting you know that this is a successful time, and that you should confidently accept those opportunities that you're being offered. Don't say no. Don't be stubborn. Don't procrastinate. Don't say, I'm okay, I can do it by myself. It's accept those opportunities. Do it with an open heart, with an open mind, because right now, with this energy that you have, take a look at my Facebook page talking about energies of crystals as well. The energy that you have right now, you will be successful. So if somebody comes up and says, hi, got a great idea, or hi, do you need some help with this, something specific, say yes. Wow. Okay, another major arcana. So, this, when it shows the Lover's card, this can also be not only a romantic relationship, it can be your significant other than you're in a relationship with now. This can also talk about a coming relationship, but it can also talk about loving what it is that you do, when this is your passion, that this is part of this major arcana type change, that if you are loving what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. If you are loving what you're doing, and it's helping other people, and it's serving other people, and it's doing it for the better, for the greater good, for your higher self, for the globe, for the universe, for everything, then this is kind of where you need to be. So you need to carefully weigh your decisions. What you're looking at right now, what you're falling in love with, does it do all of those things? And when it does, it helps to promote your own healing energy and can provide that balance, and get rid of the stress and make your body feel better, your spirit feel better, your mind feel better. Wow. And I love it because we had this one, well, now I can say officially last week. So it is the 10 of air. So everything's been talking about success for you this week, for this day in particular. And it talks about, again, the end of a difficult situation. You are breaking free from the norm. You're getting away from the herd of those that are holding you back. It is time to step into your own light and to embrace the change wholeheartedly. Not just sort of like, I don't want to do that. It's kind of like when I was going to pull the Angel Therapy deck instead of using the Angel Tarot deck. I didn't want to do another Major Arcana card. And look at how this reading turned out. So embrace the change and expect things to get better now. See it from the end result. Been telling you that for on and off for the last few weeks now. See yourself as successful and know that it's going to keep getting better. We've talked about this recovering from an addiction thing. So what I'm hearing, excuse me, I got an itch. What I'm hearing is an addiction to certain foods or chemicals, as in sugars, as in alcohol, as in fermented foods. That's weird to me. Um, okay, so I heard like red wine. So I'm also hearing an addiction that you need to get past of drama. And boy, is social media filled with it these days. You know, if unless you're prepared to get fully engrossed and allow that energy to drain you completely of a dramatic event that somebody's posting on Facebook, stay out of it. Do it without judgment. One of the things Doreen's saying a lot lately, and I love it, is use discernment. You know, are those things healthy for you? Well, you don't have to get in the drama to say, oh, what you're doing is not healthy. I'm going to stay out of it. Just walk away, wish them well. That's their thing, not yours. Or to do a most recent quote, not my monkeys, not my circus. Bless you, be well, step away. I don't want to waste my time or waste my energies or waste the blessings of peace and getting wrapped up in someone else's dramatic whatevers. Because you know what? Not my monkey, not my circus. So I'm going to send love and light your way. Pray for peace for yourself, for your families, for your workplace, for your communities, for this globe. Let us pray for the leaders of this world as well, that they call upon God first for divine guidance. Let us pray for each other without judgment, by using discernment, by knowing that you're okay, by knowing that it's okay to break free from the herd. Whoopsie. Love what you do. Love it when it's reversed. You've got the Midas touch, so you might as well listen to what God's trying to tell you. You know what? You can do anything. It's going to have a happy outcome. But do it for the right reasons. Do it to help you, to help your family, to help your community, to help this country, to help this world. Blessed be. Have a beautiful and terrific Tuesday. If you're looking to do a personal reading with me, please visit my website, www.houseofangelcardreadings.com. Today and tomorrow, I do have the sale still on, that if you book a half hour with me, you'll get an hour. If you book 1 hour with me, you'll get 2 hours. Starting June 1st, that sale will go away. Even the one readings are on sale right now. Instead of the typical $100, they're on for $75, and you would get 2 hours. But it's only good for today and tomorrow. You can book the time today or tomorrow and still have it for some time in June, but it does need to get booked before the end of the day tomorrow, Wednesday. So if you'd like a reading from me, now's a great time to do that. By the way, the $25 reading is normally for one question. I'm extending that too, so it'll be for 2. And have a beautiful and a blessed and a successful day. And come join us on Facebook. We're getting closer to 1,400. It's just blowing my mind, people. So thank you for sharing and subscribing. And you blew my mind this morning when I took a look to see how many people had subscribed to this YouTube channel, and the numbers had jumped. So I really, truly want to thank you for subscribing to this channel and sharing it with your loved ones, sharing it with people that you care about. It has been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I'm glad that the angels told me otherwise and that we used this amazing deck today. Walk in peace and walk in love. Namaste.